Hey, what is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher, and we are back with another music reaction. So, hey, it didn't take Grizzy any time. As you guys can see, I didn't actually technically make the premiere. I kind of did and I kind of didn't. So I jumped into the premiere, I muted it, or paused it, one of the two, I can't fucking remember exactly. Just shouted out Grizzy, say, hey man, I'm here for the reaction. Man, I'm actually kind of excited for this. So I got home last night, recorded my reaction to the Mask of Bane, and was actually not... I was too tired to edit it and get it posted. So I was like, well, I'll wake up and do it. So I woke up and got to my computer and started editing. And when I went to YouTube to actually upload, had a notification pop up that was like, premiering in 30 minutes, Grizzy Hendrix's R.I.P. Scru Face. So I was like, well, shit, I guess we ain't going to be wasting no time. So as you guys seen, I posted my reaction to Grizzy Hendrix, or not Grizzy, I posted my reaction to Scru's track literally like 5 minutes before this started. I've been scrambling around trying to get to a point where I can actually record this. Like I said, I jumped in here, paused it, and here we are, baby. Here we are. I'm here to break the bars down. Apparently this motherfucker's like 10 minutes long, so this is going to be a long reaction, so I ain't going to waste any more fucking time because there's going to be a lot of bar breaking down, I'm sure. Man. Let's do this. Let's do this. No more wasting time. We're going to slash it up and break it down. Let's go.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you? I thought that's something, you know what I'm saying, that you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Also, let's just say I love the artwork. I didn't talk about the artwork in the last one, but the artwork in this one is pretty fucking dope.
I waited a whole week, niggas. Where's Screw at? I feel that ball so much more now. Screw, you all cap.
Ooh, already starting off. He's like, I've been waiting all week. Where's Screw at? Because Screw was taking his time. Screw was taking his time. He said he was going to come with some bars, but had to wait for that response. Let's get back to it.
Where's Screw at? I feel that ball so much more now. Screw, you all cap. I don't feel.
Ooh, and that's kind of in a response to what's... Sorry, it took a second to resonate a little bit more. So he's saying, I waited all week, where's Screw at? And he's like, I feel that bar so much more now because I guess he felt Screw when Screw came. It wasn't hard enough. So he's like, where's Screw at? Like he's trying to get the beast of Screw out, and he feels like it hasn't shown its head yet.
Where's Screw at? I feel that ball so much more now. Screw, you all cap. I don't fit in this new era. You hate on with these raps. I'm more Chucky with it, killing shit. This child's place for sex.
Ooh, I'm more Chucky with it. I'm more Chucky with it, killing them. This more Child's Play. Child's Play is the movie Chucky was in. Dude, all right, Grizzy. I'm a horror fan. It's the point of the name. Definitely love my horror bars, man. Definitely love my horror bars. Let's keep going.
You hate on with these raps. I'm more Chucky with it, killing shit. This child's place for sex. You warm with your dad. You too worried about the cash. Worried about not getting sacked, cause I'm blitzing on your ass. So dear Screw.
Ooh, worried about not getting sacked because I'm blitzing on your ass. It's a football bar. Because he says he's setting up in the blitz, you know, in the blitz formation. He's blitzing. Woo! All right.
Worry about the cash. Worry about not getting sacked, cause I'm blitzing on your ass. So dear Screw, don't be sad. You like the black version of Vlad. When I be blogging, they be watching, cause I'm always speaking facts. When you be blogging, they be watching like not another ad.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Again, Grizzy's talking about, like, you don't get ads watching his shit throughout the entire video. He's like, but you go watch a Screw video, you're going to get 2 or 3 ads. Alright, Grizzy. That's another fair call out. Let's keep going.
Facts. When you be blogging, they be watching like not another ad.
When you're feeling sick, Do you know what to do next? Follow me to find out.
And that's the difference between us. You just trying to get cheese, bruh. But go and do your thing. I'll let you rock like Dame Dash till I feel you getting comfortable. Now give me that chain back. How you go at...
Ooh. Ooh, he said till you feel comfortable. Now give me that chain back. That's a bar. Oh, man.
Like Dame Dash till I feel you getting comfortable. Now give me that chain back. How you go at up church and you think because of that I'm supposed to respect your craft, which is why I had to laugh. That's kind of sad. You got a buzz and now you turning into Dax. This is facts, peeping stats. I can tell it's all an act. You could probably win an Oscar, cause to me your shit is trash. You trying to clash with a Titan, but your shit is no match. Still you think you want
Clash with the Titans. Going back to the football thing. He said, but you ain't no match, Screw. You ain't no match. No.
Shit is trash. You trying to clash with a Titan, but your shit is no match. Still you think you want smoke. I'm like your nicotine patch. You get no pass from that last battle. Boy, that shit was ass. Prince pants, pimp hand. You gon' catch this backhand full of baby powder. Why your man Mufu so gas and Shaq?
Oh, shit. We're gonna go back a little bit. I love how everybody that beefs with Screw ends up beefing with Mumfu too. That's great.
Get no pass from that last battle. Boy, that shit was ass. Prince pants, pimp hand.
That shit was ass Prince pants. Because Prince's pants were like asslet.
You gon' catch this backhand full of baby powder. Why your man Mufu so gas?
You gonna catch this backhand baby powder? Oh, what movie? Where my baby powder? Was that How High? I think that was How High. Was it How High? Where my bitches?
You gon' catch this backhand full of baby powder. Why your man Mufu so gas and Shaq? I love how you react, but there'll be bars you won't catch. Compared to Screw surface level shit, my shit's pure crack.
Ooh. Ah, I love that, dude. He was... Oh, man, he's like, Shaq, I love you, but there's going to be bars you don't catch. And it's true. Like, watching through a lot of reactors, right? And this is just me being 100. A lot of reactors don't really look for bars. Like, Shaq's my favorite reactor, too. Like, and best believe a lot of us reactors watch a lot of other reactors, right? And a lot of people say it's like we're scoping out our competition. Honestly, for me, I just find them entertaining. And I like to hear what other people's thoughts are on things, especially after I'm done reacting to it. So like with Shaq, right? Shaq is definitely more on the entertainment side than he is the breaking down bar side. Don't get it twisted. Shaq catches some shit. And he'll point it out when he catches some shit. But there are a lot of bars that he just doesn't go over. And I don't know if it's because they go over his head or if like he just feels it's more self-explanatory, which is why he's not mentioning them. And like for me, I'm more focused on trying to catch all the bars that I can. But at the same time, like I know I miss some shit too. Like I don't think anybody's fucking perfect. But I try to get as many of the bars as I can. Which is why there's a lot of pauses in mine, which is another reason a lot of people don't really stop at my channel. Because they're more worried about hearing large segments of the song. And I'm breaking down the bars in my head as quick as I can as I'm listening to the song. So I have to pause it and rewind it quite a bit to catch everything. But no, we can go ahead and go back into this. Regardless, I mean, I still love my reactors, like especially Shaq. Shaq's dope. He's, like I say, he's definitely my favorite. That's why I got a Barology t-shirt, yo. I'm just saying.
But there'll be bars you won't catch compared to Screw surface level shit. My shit's pure crack.
Oh, and then, and I won't go back again on that. But that's also just him saying, like, you'll catch a lot of Screw stuff because Screw's is very surface level, and his are very layered and detailed.
I'm more Dom Perignon. He's like baby Similac, but I guess I can't complain if y'all niggas into that.
I'm more Dom Perignon, which is a liquor. He's more baby Similac. Which is funny, because I'm noticing a lot of what Grizzy's doing is taking the stuff that both Screw and Upchurch said in their battle and using it against Screw, because there was a line where Screw had mentioned something, or no, that's actually coming from Screw said something about Similac in his Slime Shady song that he put out. If I remember correctly, I think that's the right track. But that's a dope call out.
He's like baby Similac, but I guess I can't complain if y'all niggas into that. Cause some niggas like Kobe and other scratch that. I'm like a lot of.
Oh, he was about to say some dudes like Kobe, some dudes like Shaq, but he was like, nah, scratch that. All right. All right, it sounds like he's switching up the beat a little bit. All right, let's go.
Is into that, cause some niggas like Kobe and other scratch that. I'm like a lottery pick, cause you could bet your life on that. I got some punches for your head. I'm like dose versus math, so you can add but can't subtract. The fact raw talent's what you lack.
Hold on, is something versus the Mavs? I didn't catch what he said before that though.
That I'm like a lottery pick, cause you could bet your life on that. I got some punches for your head. I'm like dose versus math, so you can add but can't subtract.
I'm guessing that's either a couple of MMA fighters or a couple boxers. Is what I'm guessing. I don't watch MMA or boxing, so I wouldn't know. And see, and there's times I'll also admit when I don't understand something, and a lot of reactors won't do that. But no, that's just like I said, it's just a couple sports I don't watch. I don't watch MMA because I don't like the weight class divisions. I'd rather see anyone fight anyone. I don't know a lot of people. I'm not going to get into that right now. I used to watch MMA a long time ago before weight divisions got put in, and boxing, it's too rigged for me to really get into.
Like Kobe and other scratch that. I'm like a lottery pick, cause you could bet your life on that. I got some punches for your head. I'm like dose versus math, so you can add but can't subtract. The fact raw talent's what you lack. This shit comes to me, telepathy. You force it in your rap. See, we gon' have this little class, Screw. Please sit back and don't raise one hand until some questions get asked. Like,
we going clash, Screw, but clash is a play on words for class, which is why he's doing the whole sit back and raise your hand before talk. What the fuck is on my elbow? It's a hair. My girl's hair got all over me. But yeah, I definitely see what he was going for there. And I say that because there was a bar that I missed where he said aspirant in the last one, which goes into aspirin. And I didn't know that's how he was doing some of his rhymes, so I'm looking for more things like that where two words can actually... Or words, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm looking for more stuff like that.
this shit comes to me, telepathy. You force it in your rap. See, we gon' have this little class, Screw. Please sit back and don't raise one hand until some questions get asked. Like, why your flow still shaky, but you say you study shady. But you sound like Ja Rule on tracks. It's awful when you rap. Your voice...
Oh, shit! No, he didn't. He said you study shady, but you sound like Ja Rule. Dog. Why did I... That's... Alright. It's murder.
But you say you study shady, but you sound like Ja Rule on tracks. It's awful when you rap. Your voice is unpleasant to the ears, like hearing forks scratch against fine china, like Tiger's baby mama scraps. This is Loaded Lux on smack, literally. When
Hold on. That was a little bit more complex of a bar than I think I was ready for there. Hold on.
Awful when you rap. Your voice is unpleasant to the ears, like hearing forks scratch against fine china, like Tiger's baby mama scraps. This is Loaded Lux on smack, literally when I black. I can't get jiggy with your shit. You Michael Blacks and all wax. I chalk this up the board and why I even chose this task, cause it's gonna be my breakout year. So yeah, I might be rash, so I gotta show the people who is better, and that's that. So don't get mad and don't do no more reviews. P.S. We should rap together. I hope to see you soon.
I like that. We should rap together. I hope to see you soon. That almost felt like a Stan-esque little bar there. I actually wouldn't mind seeing these two on a track together, though. I wouldn't mind seeing these two people on a track together.
Hey, fuck! These fucking niggas, brothers! Fuck them all!
Wanna hurt no feelings, but I'm only being real when I say nobody wants to hear that grandfather rap. So
I don't wanna be like this. I don't really wanna hurt your feelings. I'm only being real when I say nobody wants to hear them wax screwed up raps.
oh shit! A lot of people might not know what this is from if you don't follow old school Eminem beef tracks, man. Oh, man. motherfucker. Sorry, guys. My mind's blown because I didn't know this is where he was going to go. Again, Grizzy, if you didn't watch... if you didn't... You probably didn't, obviously, because I didn't have it posted. But I had actually said... and what was it? In the Mask of Bane reaction, I was like, you know, to be 100% honest, because he called you Cinderella, I would have came with the Cinderella Man beat on a diss track, just because I thought that would have been hilarious. But hey, he chose one of M's classic battle beef tracks, so hey, can't even be mad about that.
I'm only being real when I say nobody wants to hear them wax screwed up raps. You must got me confused with Dex. Come on. I don't know what the fuck you thinking, in fact. Put the mic down and walk away. Put the mic down, a little time for you to save some face. Yo, this nigga Screw turned into a Scrooge. He's always ducking and shucking and looking for views.
Yo, alright. So this is the complex bar type shit that people be missing. And this is where I have to agree with Grizzy that people are going to miss some shit like this. So he says Screw is Scrooged, always ducking, because Scrooge duck off of DuckTales or whatever other Disney fucking property Scrooge McDuck's in. Dude.
This nigga Screw turned into a Scrooge. He's always ducking and shucking and looking for views. He must got nothing to do. It's obvious, dude. It's like the lyrics you spew be fused with a few contradictory hypocrite leaving us clues. Had it's obviously Daniel in a Screw costume.
Ooh. He's saying it's really Daniel is Dax's real name. So he's calling Screw Dax. That's why he said Daniel. This is why it's important to follow beefs as a whole on YouTube, guys, because when these guys start rapping against each other, a lot of shit's going to get brought up, and if you don't know people involved in the things, y'all ain't going to get it. That was... Alright.
Contradictory hypocrite leaving us clues. Had it's obviously Daniel in a Screw costume. Cause there's no way he could possibly be fooling us 2 times 2. I've foreseen all of your moves. I play chess, you play checkers. Check the record, you fool. I'm like a reincarnated Eminem on Pro Tools. I've been a pro since my teens. That's why I'm muscling you. And you just scrambling, panicking. Can't understand how a man in a mask and a country singer murdered your ass. So you...
Yo, he's actually coming with an Eminem type flow too. Because that was very reminiscent of a part of this song. I almost started rapping. And oh my, okay. All right.
Scrambling, panicking, can't understand how a man in a mask and a country singer murdered your ass. So you just sit back and try to hit back with diss tracks. So much disdain for this man, and disbelief he's insane. Can't believe his own brain. I know y'all hear the flow change, so we tried to use the race card and came in last place. I ain't wanna have to do it to you, but you asked me how we supposed to spring back in this lyrical war game when his punchlines is about as basic as his name. Wait, only Screw we respect was known as a DJ, and you don't break a scratch.
DJ Screw. All right.
Basic as his name, wait, only Screw we respect was known as a DJ, and you don't break a scratch record, so stay in your place. Hermit or Kermit the Frog, you tried to hop in the ring and got knocked out, outboxed like a homeless space. He was
like Kermit the Frog, you hopped in the ring and about got knocked out. All right, so it was a Kermit bar.
The Frog, you tried to hop in the ring and got knocked out, outboxed like a homeless space. He was all up in my
outboxed like a homeless space because boxes homeless okay. I got what you.
Right. Hop in the ring and got knocked out, outboxed like a homeless space. He was all up in my DM. Swear to God, you should have seen him. Man, you could have just said my name. Ain't have to be a meanie. You like Lil Nas X. You better go and eat your Wheaties. I'm like a Lil Nas, a little X. That's why you can't defeat me.
Ooh, you like a Lil Nas X? Because Lil Nas X is the, I think he just called Screw gay. But he said you like Lil Nas X. He's like, I'm like a little Nas and a little X. I'm pretty sure he's meaning DMX on the X part. And Nas is obviously, I mean, legend. All right. Dude, all right.
Nas X, you better go and eat your Wheaties. I'm like a little Nas, a little X, that's why you can't defeat me. Kunta Kinte rapping, I'm going for a three-peat. Got him copping and pleading, the sheriff is heated, and I'm just secretly scheming to lead him to me and defeat him while people try to put together his pieces. Slicing through this beat like I just ate me some pizza. I'm shitting on you, I ain't even feed you the feces. You try.
Ooh, he said I'm shitting on you, I ain't even feed it to you. Dude, I'm liking this so far. I'm liking it.
Through this beat like I just ate me some pizza. I'm shitting on you, I ain't even feed you the feces. You try to go it up church and try to target the sheep, but now you in a marsh pit with the mark of the beast. And now I'm about to shit on you and treat you like toilet seats. I've been killing on my beats while you just get attempted murder. Speaking of murder, with this sink I might just go and herb you. Destroy your empire, now you Lucius flipping burgers. Come
Irv Gotti? I'm guessing that's who he's talking about. Back it up a little bit. I'm pretty sure I missed a shit ton there. Like, I started vibing to the beat, and my mind fucking spaced. I probably should turn off the fucking TV that my girl had left on. I muted it, though. All right, let's try it again.
Target the sheep, but now you in a marsh pit with the mark of the beast. And now I'm about to shit on you and treat you like toilet seats. I've been killing on my beats while you just get attempted murder. Speaking of murder, with this sink I might just go and herb you. Destroy your empire, now you Lucius flipping burgers. Come on.
I don't wanna be like this. I don't really wanna hurt your feelings. I'm only being real when I say nobody wants to hear them wax screwed up raps. You must got me confused with Dex. I don't know what the fuck you thinking in fact. Put the mic down and walk away. It's still a little time for you to save some face.
Now I hope after this, y'all niggas know
how long is
who
this?
the best
How much longer
motherfucking
is this?
YouTube rapper alive is, nigga. It's me, God fucking Grizzy. These niggas can't fucking see me. I don't know what made these niggas think they could see me.
Talk your shit, Grizzy.
Really, like, I'm the best fucking rapper on YouTube. I just came to conquer your world. Then I'm gonna move on to the J. Cole's, the Kendricks, the fucking Lupe's, the fucking, who else? Wale, Rick Ross's, fucking
Chill out.
all those
Oh, my
motherfuckers.
God. Cut his mic.
He's still gonna go, though. He ain't done yet.
This nigga screw straight doo-doo. I'm battling two dudes. Whoopi and Mufu. Bias fans, but I'm too cool.
Oh, shit. You say he's fighting Whoopi and Moonfu. I'm glad I'm not the only one that calls him. I think he called him Moonfu. I think that's what I've been calling him, too. All right.
Straight doo-doo, I'm battling two dudes. Whoopi and Mufu, bias fans, but I'm too cool. Lupe, Suwu, it be like that, but you knew these nerds on YouTube yapping like yo shit cuckoo. Crazy with the flow, but I only gave you two oohs. Some fake gun bars, and you ain't never held a deuce. Talking like you used tools when you held a tutu. In ballerina school, he uses that to confuse you.
When you use a tutu, talking about a 22, it's a gun bar. But then he said, screw, the only time you used a tutu was in ballerina school, talking about one of those fucking pink tutus. Ah, shit. That's just disrespectful. I like it.
Like you used tools when you held a tutu. In ballerina school, he uses that to confuse you. Cause them lines ain't truthful. Plus you lack substance, all them filler bars boo-boo. Now watch how this fool lose. Oh, didn't see the mass angle coming, who knew? Wow, real clever, your fans will eat it up, chew through. All them corny juggalo jokes I heard you use. You trying to end a battle and I ain't even rebuttal. All that lets me know is two things you.
And I actually touched on this at the end of my last video. I don't like when an artist just is like, I'm putting out this one response and I'm done. Like, I understand you want to focus on some things, which is why you also pulled out of the tournament. But I'm just saying. I'm not saying you have to go back and forth 10 times. But you come, or, you know, one person goes, you get a response, you give the other person to respond back, and then at least one more chance for that person to respond back. At that point, if it goes on further than that, then that is up to the artist involved. But I just feel like there should be an equal opportunity for a back and forth. I'm just saying. Like, I wasn't a big fan when M said he was only going to do it once to MGK, even though MGK never did come back with a diss response. But
You use, you trying to end a battle and I ain't even rebuttal. All that lets me know is two things: you scared and I'm trouble. And your fans gonna still cheer for you and they'll love you, even if you lose to a juggalo that rocks a muzzle. You started off humble and now you trying to rumble. Got sacked.
Ooh. Now I don't know if that was him admitting he is a juggalo or not. Which would be cool if he is, because that would mean there's at least one other person that actually enjoys both ICP and Eminem besides me. Because there are a lot of people, dude, I grew up in a time where, like, if you were a fan of one, like, if you were a fan of one of them, you weren't friends with the other. I mean, I was, because I didn't give a fuck. But, like, Juggalos and Eminem fans did not like each other. Because at the time, ICP and Eminem didn't like each other. And it sucked being that kid in the middle, dude. It really did.
A juggalo that rocks a muzzle. You started off humble and now you trying to rumble. Got sacked and then fumble. Now he's trying to hit and run. Yo, y'all can't see through the lies. He tries to hide with the dumb jokes.
He said you got sacked and fumbled, which means now you're afraid to quarterback, so you're just trying to stick to the run game. Woo! All right.
That rocks a muzzle. You started off humble and now you trying to rumble. Got sacked and then fumble. Now he's trying to hit and run. Yo, y'all can't see through the lies. He tries to hide with the dumb jokes. He started off saying he respond, but feet got cold. Jermaine told you lame hoe. I'm too sick, strepto. Had to set it off on him, Cleo, and get bold. Cause if we left it up to him, this battle wouldn't unfold. He still be fucking Mufu in the asshole in a bathrobe. So thank a real nigga for putting myself on the throne with.
Screw, you got some splaining to do. Just saying. Damn.
Cleo and get bold, cause if we left it up to him, this battle wouldn't unfold. He still be fucking Mufu in the asshole in a bathrobe. So thank a real nigga for putting myself on the throne. With no street team, no bias niggas to vouch for. Just me by myself with no cosign, I'm no hoe. I don't take pictures with rappers and try to post those and act like I'm cool with Tech 9 like y'all bros. Using that as promo, and damn, that's a low blow. But you talking about me though, when you the torpedo trying to blow off other niggas like your ass deep throat. But I guess that's how you make.
Trying to, do you say blow off or blow up? I mean, regardless, blow off or blow up other dudes. Because the torpedo, trying to use them to explode their careers. But then again, he's using the blow off or blowed up line as a blowjob joke. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, there's something about Grizzy's writing that is just fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, the double entendres he brings, dude, and that's why I hit, and sometimes triple entendre, just the layers, dude. The layers of his fucking bars. That's why I said, like, I can guarantee you I missed some things in here. But I'd have to listen to the track like 3 or 4 fucking times.
Y'all bros, using that as promo, and damn, that's a low blow. But you talking about me though, when you the torpedo trying to blow off other niggas like your ass deep throat. But I guess that's how you make your profit, you and your man profit. Jehovah Witness, I promise I won't knock it, I'm just bothered. You act like you honest, but you in it for your pocket. You use battle rap as a ploy when really you ain't bout it. Y'all just open your optics, he was scared for me to drop this. He's transparent as fuck, he's Bruce Jenner, stop it. Just watch him, gee, this shit is...
He's transparent as fuck, like Bruce Jenner, because Bruce Jenner has kids, became Kylie Jenner, so he is a trans parent, because he is still a parent.
You use battle rap as a ploy when really you ain't bout it. Y'all just open your optics, he was scared for me to drop this. He's transparent as fuck, he's Bruce Jenner, stop it. Just watch him, gee, this shit is shocking how I dropped him.
We are gathered here today.
We get another beat?
On this soft occasion to say goodbye to the dearly departed. He was dearly and he has departed. Thus, that's why we call him the dearly departed.
He was dearly and he departed. That's why we call him dearly departed. That's fucking hilarious.
In other words, the nigga dead.
I'ma sit back and paint a picture. All you niggas gotta do is listen. YouTube is full of new spitters and reactors making door for you spitting, which is cool with me. Just don't move shifty like Screw to make me think you shitty. But when you choose to just abuse your views and start race baiting, you get real iffy. Are you?
Ooh! Now he's going back to that first race bait, or the diss with church, which I'll have a comment on that at the end of this. But I'm saying though, that very first track was very race baity and was not looked well upon.
Think you shitty, but when you choose to just abuse your views and start race baiting, you get real iffy. Are you trying to trick me into thinking if we divide the people, that shit's healthy? All that tells me is for some clicks, Adam Sandler, you gon' try to derail me, but my train of thought is too.
Ooh, for some clicks, Adam Sandler, because Adam Sandler was in the movie Click. Yeah, we caught that. We caught that.
All that tells me is for some clicks, Adam Sandler, you gon' try to derail me, but my train of thought is too wise to film me. That
you gonna try to derail me, but my train, because on a train derailed of thought is too.
me is for some clicks, Adam Sandler, you gon' try to derail me, but my train of thought is too wise to film me. That whole battle with Upchurch was silly. Color purple, I was like, really? When you tried to hit me, Grizzy Hendrix diss me. I'm thinking, is he just trying to get me off his back because he know I'm 50 and he be Ja Rule and end up missing? Listen, it gets sickening. You use your platform, create division. You no different than Lord Jamar, Donald Trump, Tommy Lauren, even Hitler. Use your voice to make change, nigga. I had a
Again, I am sorry I'm getting up. I need something to drink after that. One moment. Just so you know, this reaction is not sponsored by Mountain Dew, but I'm still going to drink this shit. One of these days, me or Crypt are going to get a fucking sponsorship. I'm just saying. Alright. So, Screw. Dude, Grizzy's laying out some heavy claims here. He's saying you trying to divide. And I can see where he's coming from. Do I think Screw is really trying to divide race and no. Okay, so just to give you a prime example, understand this. I'm not racist by any means necessary. Or any stretch of the imagination is the word I was going for there. But I can understand to a degree what Screw was originally talking about, saying he wanted more black representation in YouTube hip hop, because it seemed like for a while there were a lot of white hip hop artists. And the reason why I can kind of understand where he's coming from is I remember being a kid wondering if there was ever going to be a white rapper to ever be in the rap game that would actually be good, and then Eminem came along, right? I don't think that's racist. It's just wishing there was at least somebody of your own skin color to be around. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't necessarily think Screw was necessarily wrong in his thought at the time, but we're actually in a place now. There's a lot more African American hip hop artists popping up on YouTube that are good. But at the same time, at this point, I can also understand where Grizzy's coming from, because having conversations like that does almost feel like it causes a divide in YouTube because of things because of race issues and how big race issues are in just America, or at least they have been. I feel like they've almost kind of died down a little bit at least. But no, so I can understand both sides of the story here. And I think just in today's day and age, though, I kind of side a little more with Grizzy on this one. Because in order for racism to stop, people have to stop making it a thing. I mean, racism's never going to fully stop. We're just going to face that. And it's just because it's like people raise their kids to be that way, so it's kind of always going to be there. We can do our best to break it down to as small of groups as possible, as small and but it's always going to be there. But I don't know. I hate the ignorance of it all myself. Racism is so fucking stupid. Let's take it back. The people he compared Screw to, though, that's what I needed to drink for. Let's go.
Listen, 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 it gets sickening. You use your platform, create division. You know different than Lord Jamar, Donald Trump, Tommy Lauren, even Hitler. Use your voice to make change, nigga. I had a talk with niggas, they said the same, nigga. I won't name names, but I blame niggas like you. Why we in the same condition? Stuck wishing we could see the vision, but instead we got blacks like you who milking. Half emotions to kill our children, and I know your homie Crip can say you tripping, but dog, you tripping. Make a difference. You make us feel like we all indifferent. And dog, I've been there, I use my pigment and try to tell whites to mind they business. Really deep down, that shit's an illness, and it's gonna kill us, not rebuild us. Don't be rebellious. Chauncey Billups, I just get so pissed when I see a nigga who just want attention on a wrong mission, thinking they uplifting like they in a gym, and you must need a spot but not a pot to piss in. Listen, I get called a Uncle Tom, a coon, a bootlicker, even by my own niggas, but still I...
Damn, dude, that is fucked up.
The piss and listen, I get called a Uncle Tom, a coon, a bootlicker, even by my own niggas, but still I understand the linguistics from the Emmett Tills who got killed from whistling. But your white fans won't grasp the point if you try to turn your black fans against them. And what's the point of going in on church if y'all demographics is way different? Country music, rap listeners, damn you ignorant, too malignant, all for the clout, the monetize for riches. It's sad the fact I gotta kill my brother just to prove a point so our people get this. And this shit is fucking ridiculous. How the fuck could you rebuttal this shit? You can't, nigga, we all bear witness like yogis in the courtroom snitching. We all got responsibilities and niches.
Now he's bringing up the Yogi bars. How you going? Yogi Bear witness.
Get this, and this shit is fucking ridiculous. How the fuck could you rebuttal this shit? You can't, nigga, we all bear witness like yogis in the courtroom snitching. We all got responsibilities and niches.
He said Yogi up in the fucking courtroom 6ix9ine and his shit.
We all bear witness like yogis in the courtroom snitching. We all got responsibilities and niches. Y'all probably think this is a diss, but this is to fix this distance. You be pimping from white to black, and this is from a mixed kid. I'm disgusted by your brother's fitting. He would even come to church and say that dumb shit. Where's his senses? Called church a cracker. But if he turned around and called you nigga, y'all get offended and try to spin it like he started lynching. That's how y'all mend it. I ain't team black, I ain't team white. I'm team us. If this team with me, you can't fool me looking for forgiveness. Black, white, black. All I'm hearing in his raps, trying to talk race, let's talk. You could talk facts. You was trying to use that as an angle, call backlash. I don't ever wanna hear that racist fucking like bull crack. Black, white, black. All I'm hearing in his raps, trying to talk race, let's talk. You could talk.
There goes that damn harmonizing in the back again.
Use that as an angle, call backlash. I don't ever wanna hear that racist fucking bull crap.
Are we actually done? Yeah, we actually done, I think. Yeah. That's a lot to unpack. Dude, this is gonna be almost a 40-minute fucking you. I don't mean that directed towards anyone. Holy shit. Yo, I can understand if people don't watch this entire thing. That's... I'm glad Grizzy touched on the whole race thing. Again, I don't think Screw was necessarily trying to use it to divide people, but I think the way things were going about, there were times where it seemed like it was just inadvertently dividing people. And I can see how that can happen. I guess if I had one complaint about this beef is Grizzy does go back to the whole church beef a lot. Now, granted, he had to wait through that whole section of part 2 to finish before Screw would even entertain the idea of messing with Grizzy. But, like, just personally, I kind of wish he would have... It's one thing to mention him here or there, but there was a lot of it focused... A lot of Grizzy's tracks focused on that. With that being said, though, still, bar for bar... I'm still thinking Grizzy's bars are hotter. Like, if I had to call the beef here, it's going Grizzy 100%. I won't say 100%. It'd be like 70-30. But that's just because of the bars and the complex layer of the bars. And this is just for me personally. I know it's and I feel like these are a little bit harder hitting than the stuff Scru had for Grizzy. But then again, like I said, dude, there's always time for Scru to come back. Do I think he's going to? I don't know, because I've never seen Scru say he won't respond. Yeah, I have. He actually did it with Upchurch last time, because he said he wasn't going to respond, and then he said, "Fuck it, I'm going to," and he did. And the one thing I will say I agree with 100% in, it's not just hip hop, but it's in society. I don't believe in calling people any type of actual race related terms. I jokingly call like my best friend Cracker, but I mean, it's just me being goofy, and that's not even all the time. But I don't like the fact that, and it's something Grizzy pointed out, in society in general, it seems like it's okay with, whether it's hip-hop or just people in general, it's okay for African-American people to say the word cracker, but if we were to use the N-word, we would be labeled as racist. And obviously I know there's a lot of people of any race that you could say something about like that too, and a lot of them will actually, like I said, regardless if it's an African-American racist term, a Jewish racist term, or whatever, but a lot of people, Hispanic, but yeah, there are a lot of people that'll be like, it all depends on the way that you're saying it. Like if you're saying it in a, like not a, like there's a way you could announce something and it not sound derogatory. I mean, I don't say anything like that any fucking ways, but like it does feel like there are a lot of double standards, but that's just life in general too. I mean, there's a lot of double standards for men and women and everything. I don't know. We're gonna do this. Motherfucker's gone on for 42 minutes. I'm gonna have to try and I'm not gonna be able to cut hardly any of it out either, except for maybe that little bit where I walked away to go get something to drink. That might be a little bit shorter. But nah, again, like if I had to call it here, just if Scru does not respond, obviously it goes to Grizzy to me. I hope Scru responds for the sake of, I don't want to see, I don't want to see Scru go out like that. I don't. That's just me being 100. And I don't want to see Scru go out like that. But nah, guys, that is going to do it for this reaction. Like I said, I've gone on way too long. Like I said, if I have to call it here, it's got to be Grizzy. And I'm saying that just in terms of if Scru does not respond. If Scru does respond, we'll talk about it at the end of that video, but we'll have to see. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this reaction. If you guys liked the video, be sure to slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Grizzy Hendrix's R.I.P Scru Face? Also, be sure to check the description below for my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and my BitChute. And as always, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and I cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.